Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves... Greg plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Right side, Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Now the pass to George. Second chance effort. Here's Zubac, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Conley. Left side, Towns. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Edwards against George. A three from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. The dive for the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So here's Westbrook. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Passes it to Zubac. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards kicks to Towns. No good on the triple. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Clippers trail by 3.
2 minutes.
Here's Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. To the paint. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. The feed to Conley. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Over in the corner, Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to George. For the 3. For 3. Westbrook. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota now the other way. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Over in the corner, Zubac. Westbrook wide open. He fires. It's good. This game is all even.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. George against Edwards. Out to Morris from the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Spins. Towns with the spin. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Boy, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not, has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way. And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Edwards inside, defended by George. Tries the spin move. McDaniels finds Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball and finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense, into the paint, something coaches always love to see. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Conley kicks to Towns. Fires the three. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Conley surveying the D. It's Edwards on the wing. Spins. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive play.
Clippers leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
George dishes to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook kicks to George. The pass to Morris. With the shot. Los Angeles with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris dishes to Leonard. Back to Morris. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Edwards looking it over. He feeds it to Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard with no one around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 17. The Clippers, 26.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Batum. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1. Passes it to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple. Alexander Walker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent 2-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their stars.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Your first Breakers, make some noise. All right, everyone. Give a big
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
right there.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now Powell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Noel. Spins. Power down with both hands.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Gordon kicks to Plumlee. Here's Highland, and it's in there. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Prince. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Powell, that's good.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
1:22 left in the third quarter. Anderson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Highland passes to Gordon. Powell, no one around him, knocks down the 3 ball. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Good to see Gordon being unselfish. Excellent floor awareness and great at finding his guys in their spots.
Here's Noel. The kick out to Anderson. Here's the 3. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He dishes it to Plumlee. Outside Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Prince outside. The shot misses. Stolen by Anderson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Highland from past the arc. No good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 4. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Teron Lou's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside Conley. Left side, Edwards. Stolen by George. And here's Leonard from three. No good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Morris outside. Clock at 4. No good from outside. Minnesota's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. George with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. Conley finds Edwards. It counts, and the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
It's stolen by Gobert. Inside, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Passes to George. Let's go. Oh, yes, the turnaround. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's Edwards on the wing. Takes a 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Left side, Westbrook. Morris kicks to George.
2 minutes.
Out to Morris. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got a ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gobert with a screen on George. Here's Edwards. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Morris. Dishes it to George. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On the wing, George. And he stays with it. Morris outside. Moves back up. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard, no luck. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the middle. The kick out to Westbrook. Morris with a screen on Edwards. And Leonard has it in the corner. Towns against Morris. Back to Leonard. From downtown. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Outside Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. All right, David, great job.
one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Paul. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 13 feet out, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Durant. And the Suns miss again.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Paul. Over Conley. Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. And Durant hits from deep.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. The D's right on him. And here's Edwards outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Why do KD threes look like layups? Man, it's unbelievable.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Booker for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Right side McDaniels.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. To the inside. Conley. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Paul against Conley. Paul, shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Conley finds McDaniels. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Booker, the pass to Paul. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Here's Paul. Minnesota with a rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Back to Towns. Outside Durant. Tries it from 19, and he knocks the jumper down. Durant's got 8 points.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
McDaniels can't hit.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves.
And please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Towns against Paul, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
The Suns trailing to the paint. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Beyond the arc. Durant against Gobert. Here's Ayton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Paul. From the high post. Back to Durant. Right side Booker. Over Edwards. Booker no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Booker against Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can swing, and he got his timing down. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Ball against Conley, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Durant against Towns. Outside Booker, 6 to shoot. Durant with a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. The long distance 3 is buried. Booker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Ball passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. And here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pulls it from 20. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Booker from deep. And so it's Minnesota closing out this part. Good stuff, Allie.
15. Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Okogie, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. From downtown. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. He's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Noel. To the right side. Takes the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Booker fires from way outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to win the drought. Conley goes in, and he takes it up and lays it in. Conley Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Offensive rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Booker against Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Booker. The 3. For 3. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 6.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Outside Edwards. 55 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Durant's there for 3. Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Okogie. Pass to Paul. Spins. This for the tie. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Booker defending. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Booker fires from way outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton's out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. The Suns trailing. Outside Durant. Rebound Minnesota. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. Fires for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Tipped away. Durant. Pass to Booker. The 3 ball. Puts one up from 19. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley passes to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds Towns. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Conley. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The kick to Durant. From deep three-point range. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Booker. Here's Okogie. Right side Durant. Gets an open look and hits it.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Edwards. Now Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. 3 on the clock. That shot, no good. And the Suns shooting just 35% from the floor. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break, Minnesota. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 22 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. McDaniels inside. Durant's there. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Paul. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Towns passes to Conley with the drive. Outside McDaniels. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And Ayton throws it down.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Westbrook surveying the D. In the corner, George with it. Here's Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Paul with the ball. Unloads from 13. Morris with the rebound. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack of Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And Phoenix has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. The wide open look for Durant. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
George against Booker. Outside Westbrook. Morris with a screen on Paul. Westbrook passes to Morris. And Booker puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Paul George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Zubac kicks to George. Out to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard, that's for 2. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Paul. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by KD.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's stolen by Morris. Knocked away. George passes to Morris. And Phoenix pushing it up now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Booker. Right side Durant. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by KD. No good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Morris, no good. Suns leading by 3. Booker the pass to Okogie. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, George. Rejected by Booker. And he gets it back. The shot by George, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
That's It's a 2 from Paul. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Morris outside. On the top of the key. Jump shot is good.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Westbrook. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Paul kicks to Booker. Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Outside, George. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Paul against Westbrook. Booker dishes to Paul. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to George. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The layup missed. Suns leading by 3. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook leading the charge. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Westbrook against Paul. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
2 minutes.
Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Morris outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Paul outside. Off target from outside. The Clippers trail. Now here's Leonard. near the three-point line. It's Westbrook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Passes it to George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Booker. He lobs it up. The rebound by Paul George. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Morris to the inside. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
It's his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Paul. He's got 8. High post, KD. Morris is there. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
20, the Suns, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. For the lead, lock at 6. Here's George. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The feed to Morris. Over to the wing. Outside, George. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Durant. There's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crosses over. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
And the pass to George. Kicks it to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Misses off the right iron.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Morris. Dishes to George. And Here's Leonard from three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Westbrook against Paul. Booker looking around. Here's Ayton. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Ayton's got 6.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. And here's George for 3. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul against Westbrook. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. The Suns leading. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. There's 45 seconds left in the third. For 3, Kogi. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Leonard for the lead. Rebound by the Suns. All up top, defended by George. Ayton, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Paul against Westbrook. Leonard looking over the floor. Dish now to Morris. Looking for George. He gets it there. Here we go. 1-on-1. Oh, Ayton in position. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 2. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Kogi in at the small forward position. And it's Paul penetrating, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And George with this stuff.
And hustle paid off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Outside Durant, Latrey. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morris against KD. Morris kicks to George. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A Up again.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Pass to Morris. George looking around. 6 to shoot. Morris passes to George. Over Booker. The shot by George, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The 3 from KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Durant. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Zubac with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Westbrook.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest. He might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for LA.
That one misses. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Morris into the lane. Back to Westbrook. Durant with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Westbrook with the steal. Here's the pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Ayton. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Durant. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Outside, George. There's the drive. And no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's KD. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Westbrook against Paul. Nobody near George. Knocks down the trifecta.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to KD for 3. The 3 won't fall. Here's Leonard. Yes!
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
For 3, Booker can't get the 3 to fall. So it's the Clippers taking the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. Leonard against McDaniels. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Westbrook with it. Here's Zubac. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And Edwards slams it in.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team. Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. To the left wing. Towns against George. Towns passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. He got a piece of it. They recover it. George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Comes up empty down low. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
George outside from behind the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. From the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Conley against George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to George. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Edwards for 3. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Westbrook. Morris, a screen on Conley. Throws it up high. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Westbrook will do whatever it takes to create for his team. The pick and roll is just one option.
Over to the left wing. 18 feet out. Towns can't get it to go.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Leonard outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now Towns. Blocked. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, there's the alley. Can't finish the lob. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Westbrook against Conley. With 4 on the clock. Westbrook, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Time to get excited for your Clippers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Leonard outside. Kicks it to George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 7 points.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George with it. Towns covering. Here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down and tracks it.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
George passes to Zubats. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in to the wing, right side. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's George. He has 7. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Right side, McDaniels. Spins. Scores off the spin. McDaniels got in his second bucket. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. Pass to Morris. George against Edwards. George passes to Zubats. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Leonard with the ball. Pass to Zubats. Here's Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. We love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Conley against Westbrook. The double clutch, and it's good on the layup.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
George against Edwards. Towns down low over Morris. And that one hits the back iron. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Westbrook, the pass to George. Offline with a 3. Minnesota in the lead. Inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Westbrook against Edwards. Now here's Westbrook. Tightly guarded. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Edwards. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And George with the jam.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
The kick out to Morris. And here's George. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. George has got 12 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of...
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge. To continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Jalen Noel, Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Prince in at small forward. Out to Gordon, takes a 3, sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now Plumlee. Gordon down low. Back to Plumlee from deep. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Pass to Powell. Driving inside, and the basket is good.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Here's the 3. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to Gordon. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Reed, a screen on Gordon. Outside, Anderson launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Highland Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Left side Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gordon outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Now here's Plumlee. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And that one misses. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Pass to Highland. Here's Plumlee. Here's Gordon. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
That's tipped. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A slam dunk by Reid.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Powell. And it's George in for Gordon. Pass to Towns. George against Edwards. Here's McDaniels. 4-3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Leonard with the ball. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Over McDaniels. Leonard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. That shot off the mark. McDaniels with some nice D. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. We've got more.
And your Clippers, Houston team. All right,
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Timberwolves trail. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Conley passes to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Up top, George. Guarded by Edwards.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him.
The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Westbrook finds George, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Back to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Here's Zubac. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Now here's Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. And George with the jam.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Towns a screen on George. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Westbrook against Conley. 5 to shoot. Morris passes to Westbrook. George outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Outside McDaniels. To tie it up. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
George against Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. And he lays it up and in.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's George, guarded by Edwards. George against Gobert. George's shot is off. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Towns. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Westbrook, pass to Leonard. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice move. Oh, he nails it!
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You know, it's just a case where you just have to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Count it!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Gobert with a screen on George. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie the fourth.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Towns wide open. Rebound by Kogi.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's Paul missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Conley. Back to McDaniel. Passes it to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. He dishes it to Towns. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Shakes him. And it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got his second basket.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. For 3, Booker. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball against Conley. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Driving in. Rebound by the Suns. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position of Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in and half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, McDaniels, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns, high post. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully.
And Towns drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Booker outside. wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Conley to the left wing. McDaniels in the post. That one falls.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mike Conley with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Durant launches from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Here's Paul. He got it up. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And Buenos Noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns for 3. That one, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
All against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Tries the spin move. Left side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from KD. Outside Edwards, beyond the arc, trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Paul, right side. Booker against Edwards. Booker looking around. Here's Okogie. And McDaniels with the block.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Conley kicks to Edwards. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Ball outside. Over Conley. They get it back. Outside for Durant. Back to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Over Towns for 3, Okogie. And McDaniels with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Edwards against Booker. Edwards passes to Conley. Puts up a three. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
The pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Conley against Paul. Booker left side. 6 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for KD. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Towns finds Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Paul looking around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Timberwolves, 26.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot.
Well, you can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
Outside Edwards. Fires for three. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Paul unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Conley. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. And another three for Minnesota.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 9.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Will it go? Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And they recover it. Here's a Kogi. Outside for Durant. Shoots over Towns. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Towns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Launches a three, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside for KD. Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. KD against Conley. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Stolen by Durant. Here's Okogie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To end the drought. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he drives in. Out to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Durant. It's stolen by Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Pass to Conley. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Conley's got 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from KD. And Edwards puts up a deep three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 13. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker inside. Edwards defending. Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Outside Edwards. Spins. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to McDaniels. Tries the spin move. Outside, Towns. Here's Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 7 points for Conley.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Up top, Durant. Defended by Towns.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
The pass to McDaniels. Spins. Dishes it to Gobert. Conley inside the line. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker dishes to Durant. It's over Towns. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Durant.
It's just such confidence when Kevin Durant gets into that mid-range jumper. Like, forget about it, defense. It's over.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Passes it to Booker. Two points. That one goes.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot is long. Timberwolves leading by 11. 1:52 left in the game. Tries the spin move. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And here is Conley. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. McDaniels kicks to Towns. 4 on the clock. Out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Paul outside with the drive, and he converts the layup. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Conley feeling it out. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Puts it up from 17. Phoenix grabs the miss. The drive by Booker. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
This is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Conley against Paul. Now Edwards. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one. Booker no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The kick to Durant. The three is up. Here's Ayton over Morris. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard way outside. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal.
First personal foul.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Now here's George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard right side. And stolen by Durant. Here's Paul. Oh, George with a steal. Zubac's with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Morris against Durant. Morris can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so here are the Clippers. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Morris passes to Leonard. Westbrook against Booker. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Leonard left side. Shoots over Booker. Leonard, good.
That's a great touch from the swingman as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Paul drives in. Shoots over Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Westbrook against Paul. It's George on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Westbrook against Paul. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. From 12 feet. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Paul.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
It's George on the wing. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper on time, on target.
Up top, Paul, pounded by Westbrook. Paul, shot is off. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns, you stand.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Morris. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Oh, deflected. Now Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. Down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And they're able to recover. Here's a 3 from Paul. Clock at 6. And there's the lob. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Morris with it, now guarded by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Zubats, no good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Paul against Westbrook. To the paint. And George gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. George has got 6 points.
Unselfish play there from Westbrook. A great scorer off of the pick and roll, this time setting up his teammate.
Paul against Westbrook. Booker for 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's the pick. Leonard passes to George. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now.
You see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Paul against Westbrook. Okogie on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Westbrook gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Leonard finds Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Here's Durant. Tipped. Morris with it. Durant covering. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Westbrook against Paul. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant operating right now out of the pick and roll. That's a scary proposition.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. And just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to...
The Clippers, 19. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now, he's feasting.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Leonard passes to Morris. Westbrook against Paul. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Westbrook can't hit. The Suns shooting the ball at 48% so far. For three, Booker sinks the tray. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Leonard passes to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Booker. A shot from the low post is good. Booker's got 11.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Pass to Morris. Over Durant. Morris finds George. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Paul. And here's Ayton. Leonard pulls down the board. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Durant with a screen on George. Booker no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
George passes to Westbrook, and it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second.
First one falls.
Shooting for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac.
And Zubac drops them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Durant way outside. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Misses the layup. Morris passes to Zubac. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Durant. And the Suns lead by 14.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Morris. Oh, denied by Durant. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
George outside. Pass to Westbrook. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Ball against Zubats. The baseline J is on the way. No good off the back of the rim. Paul's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Leonard passes to Zubats. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
Marcus Morris Sr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. The teardrop blocked, and they'll get another chance. Durant, no good.
First team foul.
It's George with the drive. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. Had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Outside Booker. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Paul. Shot by Leonard, no good. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
George outside. Takes it inside. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Here's Paul. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Westbrook. The Clippers shooting just 35% from the floor. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got room. And there's another one for the Clippers.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
It's wide right, hits off the rim. Now the Clippers with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Phoenix no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Westbrook outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Durant for 3. Paul George pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Releases. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Ayton Ayton inside. Zubac's there. And the layup is good off the glass.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Westbrook. To the middle. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Durant. Here's Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer. He'll make it happen.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Paul for 3. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 12.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Now here's Durant. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. Right side Booker. So no problem for Phoenix as they... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.